Everybody else, it seems like, is between 6 and 9. But that's how they do it. You look at the numbers this year, nobody blows you away in terms of their total points per game production. 11 blocks. The defense has been on point. Late whistle. Edwards back to the line.
How hard that pass was for Raven Johnson to make. The defender is fronting. She throws it, and the only place where Edwards can go get it and have a chance to score.
Her fourth foul, Anissa Morrow. Joyce Edwards.
Post players love a guard who can make a post entry pass. Watch this. The front is there. There's help side defense, so just throws it where only Joyce Edwards can get it. Outstanding look.
And the Gamecocks with less than 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, starting to seize control in this SEC showdown between two top 5 programs. LSU without a loss this year. Certainly being tested. That would be an understatement on the road so far. And Morrow hit the deck. That's going to be a foul on Fagan.
Bit physical inside, and here just a lot of body, and then Morrow definitely embellished, but it was a foul.
That's a foul.
That's not a flip-flop. That's a foul.
Good look to Gilbert, who just checked back in. Missed the layup. Morrow with a putback. So Anissa Morrow, the double-double machine, now with 11 and 13. Her 93rd career double-double. Lead down to 10. Screen for Hall. Fagan. Back to the line. And the fourth foul, Samaya Smith. So Smith has 4. Flau'jae Johnson with 4, and Anissa Morrow also with 4 fouls in this one. And Sanaya Fagan back at the line, 10 points, 1 more free throw. And Rebecca, my question still remains, where will the offense come from for LSU down the stretch, given the defensive tenacity for South Carolina shown?
I think that's Kim Mulkey's question as well.
When you think about what another matchup could look like between these two in Greenville in less than 2 months in the SEC tournament. Here's Day Wilson against Raven Johnson, up and in, and a chance for 3. So a spark for a moment by LSU's point guard, transferred from Miami.
South Carolina had stymied the pick and roll earlier in the possession, and so now with the way South Carolina is defending, it just has to be players making plays. And that time, Day Wilson was able to do so.
Day Wilson, a mainstay in Kim Mulkey's starting lineup for most of this season after coming in from Miami. Kim Mulkey told us today, we've got to fight until the bitter end tonight to have a chance. And now faced with a 9-point deficit, less than 4 minutes to go. Johnson to Fagan, and over the back. It was Wolfenbarger. Both teams in the bonus. And Rebecca, the pace of this game in our second half, it's been more of a grinded out affair with free throws galore for South Carolina. And right now, Gamecocks have attempted 8 more, or made 8 more free throws than LSU has attempted, I should say. They've found a way to get to the line with Fagan.
I think they've done a better job of attacking and getting those fouls called.
Joyce Edwards has also been at the stripe 6 times. 1 more for Fagan now. 3 of 5 at the line. You see the disparity between the two sides. LSU, one of 2 remaining undefeated teams in America, the other UCLA. The only team that has beaten South Carolina this year. Samaya Smith down low.
Nice little one dribble into the paint and then delivering to Smith. When was the last time we saw LSU get an easy shot?
It has not happened in about 3 quarters.
Really good defense by Williams there.
Lead at 8. 7 to shoot. Smith with a steal. And an opening for the Tigers. Well, Gilbert thought about it for a moment. Williams picked up by Hall. Off the screen. Little give and go. Smith. That shot was bothered again. She'll try to save it. Does for a moment, but corralled by the Gamecocks. And ahead. Layup is no good.
Smart play by Tessa Johnson.
Boy, missed opportunity on the empty possession by LSU. A chance to cut it to a 2-possession game. Carolina gets it back and calls a timeout.
I mean, keep in mind, this is an LSU team who has been in this situation before. They have come back from deficits this year to win. They are 5-0 in games decided by 10 or fewer points. But man, you got to finish on plays like that last one.
Flau'jae Johnson checking back in with the 4 fouls. And still with 13 points tonight. Holly, what are we hearing about Flau'jae?
Well, you know, she was really interesting today. She's been working a lot in the offseason with some pretty high-profile training partners, Caitlin Clark and Paige Becker. She said she's learning a ton from Caitlin. One of the tips that's meant the most to her is on playing fast but reading the defense slow, learning how to go a little bit better. And Paige, the tempo and pace that Paige Beckers plays with is teaching her how to be better on that end as well. I love that she is seeking out some of the very best in the game to sharpen her game. And not only that, she's still working on her R&B career. She's got a big single dropping for Valentine's Day. Flaw and B, it's a new R&B melodic melody that will drop for the Valentine lovers out there.
I thought you were going to get a hint of what that sounded like earlier today. I guess that didn't happen.
I'm still waiting.
Like the rest of us.
Well, first of all, I want that to be a 3-on-3 team. Paige, Caitlin, and Flau'jae.
Wow. That would be incredible. Must-see TV. 7 to shoot. The lead at 8. Tessa Johnson. How beautiful was that move?
That kid, she has just made winning plays. Even her decision the last possession to pull the ball out, winning plays.
Crowd on its feet in Columbia. Day Wilson. Anissa Morrow. Yes. Another incredible performance for Anissa Morrow. The double-double, 13 and 15. And a foul on the trip.
Talk about Tessa Johnson making winning plays here. Just patience, balance, elevates, hits. 6-foot-tall guard. And we've seen a lot from her today.
Del Tac. Gamecocks sideline. Tessa Johnson. Well, fun to watch the winning plays, and you heard El Megan talking about it at halftime a little bit, the spark that she provided in that second quarter. Really the difference, the end of the half and to start the third, the difference in this game after LSU led by 7 at 20-13. Gamecocks went on an 8-0 run and kind of held the Tigers at arm's length since. Two teams that have combined to win the last 3 national championships, putting on a show, but it has been all South Carolina in the second. And Morrow fouled by Kitts. Well, that's the last thing you want if you're South Carolina. The clock stopped and free throws for a team trying to attempt to come back on the road. Yeah, when Flau'jae and Holly were talking at shoot-around, and Flau'jae just kind of dropped it in casually. I'll let you have a listen to the preview of the upcoming album. I thought we were going to hear it right there. We're still waiting.
She doesn't trust you. She doesn't trust me. She trusts Holly.
And now 93 double-doubles. All alone in second place, only trailing Courtney Paris from Oklahoma. Rebecca, you asked about the number pregame. How many total games has she played in? It's 123. Out of those 123 games between DePaul and LSU, 93 double-doubles.
75% of the time she's on the floor, she gets double-double.
Gamecocks, search of a bucket. And Morrow, jump ball, gives it back to LSU. So an opening with less than 90 seconds to go, down by 7.
That was another quick jump ball
I told
call.
you, it's been quick.
Morrow just in there competing, Johnson as well. And this game is far from over here.
Do they need a 3? Too early for that?
No, they just need a score, a good possession.
Williams on Johnson, around the screen, and penetrating inside, in and out. And another jump ball. The arrow gives it back to the Gamecocks.
That one definitely was a jump ball. I mean, how many times have we seen, though, LSU get inside and have a ball spin around the rim and pop right back out? That would have been a big bucket cutting it to 5.
They had 2 possessions in the last minute, ending in the paint.
Extending their full court pressure now, trying to speed up South Carolina, maybe get a turnover.
Under a minute to go, the shot clock at 17. Raven Johnson will slow it down. And Morrow with the foul. That's her 5th with the timer at 7.
She was not trying to foul. That looked just like a simple poke from behind. I didn't think there was enough contact there to call a foul.
And her evening comes to a close with her team down 7. In and out with a free throw by Raven Johnson.
You see, get a look from behind here. No, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. LSU has to box out here.
Lead back to 8. And LSU will call a timeout. (64-56), 46.3 seconds to go. And Rebecca, it feels like the Tigers have had opportunities in these last 2 minutes and change on offense, but again, South Carolina defensively, the clamps have been down, and it's a team that averages 91 points per game this year. Their season low is 68. They have 56.
And now they're going to have to go quickly. You don't have to look for a 3 necessarily, but you do have to go quickly. I'd look to get the ball into Michaela Williams, let her drive, see if she can get a touch in the paint and finish, and then you got to play the foul game.
You know, so many possessions, the Gamecocks have been just about perfect with their defense.
It's been elite effort and execution to their game plan, and it's been a team effort. They've had active hands, active feet, players coming over on the help side, and we get to see these beautiful block shots, but it's about so much more than that. Possession to possession, denying passes, not letting players post up inside. They worked a lot this morning in shoot-around on how they were going to defend, and the players were clearly paying attention and have executed really beautifully here today in this game. LSU has 56 points, averaged 90 on the season.
And South Carolina on the verge of winning its 69th game in a row here at Colonial Life Arena. The last loss way back in 2020. And continuing this incredible season after that early loss to UCLA. Johnson in and out. And another foul after the rebound was grabbed by the Gamecocks. And let's see, a timeout will be called.
Johnson around and out. Again, how many times has LSU had the ball just burp out of the basket? So instead of Michaela Williams getting the ISO and driving to the basket, it's Flau'jae Johnson. You like her going right. good defense, doesn't get anything easy. That's what you want to do if you're South Carolina. Force a tough shot. They did. Then corral the defensive board. They did.
Well, you look at some of the numbers from this game, and people are going to be talking about this matchup really until the end of the season. LSU tonight, 11 of 29. Not from the field, not from three, not with a mid-range. 11 of 29 with their layups. Missed 18 shots right there at point-blank range.
South Carolina is one of the best at defending in the arc area, but still.
So no foul before the timeout. And Tessa Johnson will be picked up by Miracle Shepherd, who just checked in. And so far, they're choosing not to extend this when they'll play out the possession. And a little surprised we're not seeing the foul.
Yes, I'm surprised they didn't foul right away.
Don Staley says, let's run our offense. Johnson on Williams. Great look to Edwards. And that will just about do it. (66-56) will be our final score in Columbia. The Gamecocks remain undefeated in the SEC, 19-1 overall, and LSU unbeaten no more. (66-56) our final score. Don Staley's team gets it done at home with the outstanding defense here at Colonial Life Arena. Well, let's get you to SportsCenter. We're going to come back. You will hear from Sanaya Fagan in just a couple of minutes.
What an absolute beautiful display of women's basketball.